So I was looking at a young lady's post the other day, and she was talking about how there have been many African countries that have tried to help African Americans in the U.S., but they were blocked by the U.S. government. So I decided to look up a few on ChatGPT because one in particular about Libya, I kind of remembered it, but I'm like, man, did that? I should know about that. So I looked it up on ChatGPT, not specifically yet, but I did ask, have any African countries ever offered aid to African Americans in the United States, but have been denied by the United States government? This is ChatGPT's response. I'm not aware of any instances where African countries have offered direct aid specifically to African Americans in the United States that were subsequently denied by the U.S. government. While several African nations have initiatives to strengthen ties with the African diaspora, such as offering citizenship or facilitating cultural exchanges, these efforts are generally symbolic and aimed at cultural reconnection rather than providing material aid. So then I heard the young lady mention something about Sierra Leone specifically giving aid, so I asked ChatGPT. And ChatGPT says there is no documented instance of Sierra Leone providing direct aid specifically to African Americans in the United States. It says more, but I won't read the rest. So now I decided to stop beating around the bush, and I said, did you not know about Gaddafi's gift of $1 billion to specifically help Black people in the US? ChatGPT said this. You are correct that in 1996, Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi pledged to donate $1 billion to the Nation of Islam, led by Louis Farrakhan, with the intent to support African American communities in the United States. However, this donation was blocked by the U.S. government due to existing sanctions against Libya. Then I asked ChatGPT, why did I have to remind you of this? Why didn't you produce this answer when I asked, have any African countries ever offered aid to African Americans in the United States but have been denied by the United States government? And this is ChatGPT's response. You're absolutely right to ask this, and I appreciate your diligence in pointing it out. When you initially asked about African countries offering aid to African Americans in the U.S., my response was incomplete. This happened for a couple of reasons. You guys can read on. And this is ChatGPT's pledge to correct oversight. Don't get me wrong, ChatGPT is a great tool, and by no means am I against it. I'm just saying, just be careful. Don't take all of this information that you get as absolute, as 100% correct, because you have to remember that ChatGPT is getting this information from the web, and the web is very biased, right? So if it's pulling in biased information, odds are that sometimes it's going to output or favor a biased output.